As standard. So raving like a madman. I was just saying, well done to the series last night. I only did one split. Guy ahead, Tinkle, he beat me fair and square, first slot. I started second, finished second, so I dipped, bowed out. Just trying to catch up with the game and the campaign. There are quite a few menu boards in the cafe that I'm sure I've got the cards for, you know, the collector boards. They tell you a story, you get a win, or you get a prize, and then move on. I've just got to catch up with a lot of that shit backlog, and then try and get up to par with the game, which I've been meaning to do, and progress forward with the missions. As soon as I get up to par with where I'm at with the game, I can then fall back and do some of these missions that I never really did. I've got like 20, well, probably 15% of them done. But today, 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock, I'll try and get this in and then do some of that collection stuff. So I was just saying, I don't know who that Prima GTR is. I think it sounds more familiar now, Prima GTR, than the Bandit. But I'll be hoping for a 23 here, if not a 22 high, if I'm lucky. Zoo and Valos, and now J-Law, he wasn't there a second ago. Maybe he just moved forward. St. Nicholas, Devil and Ferbs, that'd be where I want to be. Let's say, if I put in a full hour, like, that's generous. I'm in the BRZ. It's a BRZ versus GR86 sort of race. So I'll put the car into default mode. And again, I don't know why we're using a garage car if they're going to have a specified car on offer for us to start with. So I don't even have brake balance to practice. Whoa. And that's what happened with just a touch, so I've got to find that 2%, 5% braking input without it stepping out with the balance that we've got at the moment. That's a featherweight, that's 1%. Absolutely grazing the pedal, so I'll have to watch that. Slightest dabs. I wish I had foot cam, like literally just engaging the brake at all. So hopefully they've got settings, and the first race is a bust because I'm on default settings. If they do allow some tuning to carry through, we'll do much better out of preferred brake ballast. Or maybe it's just first race of the day and my equipment algorithms are becoming inputs, because that was a little bit lax on braking, so it's a lot less sensitive all of a sudden. Little top end boost there. be sure to try and use. Try and grab that curb 100% as soon as possible. Things are in the higher gear, we can't grab second and do a squirt. So times 8 tyre should be, it's high, but it should be only just so that it's at least significant by the end of the race. I don't think there's many laps, it might be, I don't know, 10 or something, I forget now. Shit. Obviously not as late as a race car. Don't know if I've ever driven a road car here, at least not where it wasn't Suzuki East or something. It's supposed to be a pretty magnificent place, all the F1 drivers love coming here. Yeah, it's like much more sensitive at a higher speed, it seems. That's pretty good. Ah, yeah. Don't step off the curbs at 100% throttle, or you're likely to do a right turn, a right angle. Alright, heavy damage, of course, in a road car, so we're going to have to be pretty precise. And a lot of people, like I said, know this track off, you know, the back of their hand out of any of the tracks, so they'll really think they're competitive, especially if they've got a bit of slip, and they'll be confident enough to like make a manoeuvre in 5 if not 6 places on the track, which are dubiously damage ridden. So yeah, front splitter, try and finish the lap just to get a feel, and then pit. It's not bad. It's probably a lot less, because they wouldn't be much of a splitter, not much aero sort of situation, that it'd be a lot less effective than a race car, but obviously you can easily get one of the wheels incorporated in that sort of scenario, and then you might be done quite badly. So hang on to 4th, and then jam 3rd, hold 3rd for the rest of the spoon. You should be able to get a flick. That's what I'm going to try for, otherwise I'll be rethinking that all out. Oh shit. Aiming for the right wheels there on the white line. A little earlier, 150. All right. I wonder if they have those lifts usually, because usually if you're in a race car, you've probably got your jacks in the car. Fan on check. Whoops. Try not to wash off too much speed, really not break traction at all if I can. So what I did here was had 100% when I hit that curb, and it was at the top of the rev, so I had the boost, leaving the ripple strip, and also 100%. So there are 3 major factors to go and chuck your splitter into the tyre wall. So I'm being cautious there so far. Pretty cautious here too. Try not to break traction, both those corners. So sports tyres is not just a recipe to drift. Whoops. Wasn't too bad. Very tight on the exit of the first left, which would be the entry into Spoon, I suppose. I can compress that. I'm sure I'll get closer to the 100-metre board. So what was I hoping for? 58 low. Was it? Shit. I have to break traction. That's riding in fifth. Trying to use the boost here, keep the revs up. Too much traction loss, I think. Right, it's around, down boot it, but I shouldn't have. Very missed hairpin. It's 2 seconds up, probably 1.8 now. Super different. Doesn't sort of have that second or third part of Spoon where it tightens. Just seems to be a two apex corner sort of thing now. Short shifted that second, I think. $25. That can't be right. What am I after? 23 high. Maybe. Can't be that good already. I thought I was after like a 28 or something. 22 high, okay. 23 low, and I'm sitting... Oops. Sitting out. What I wanted to actually do is I bought a brand new car because it said garage car. So I've got a specless BRZ straight from the shop, which I already had one, so I didn't need to. I've actually got two. I had two. But I've got one that's got an engine swap. That's why I did that. Alright. So this is my cleaner car of the two, and then I've got a couple of brand new untouched dealership cars. So just because I think this has got weight saving and other auto shop things that you can't just go back to default with. So I thought I'll give this a try on default tuning, which is just suspension and shit, and set as best a time as I can, and then take out a factory untouched and see how different it is. Oh shit, that's the grass. I think rolling in fifth is definitely going to be quicker, and just wash off some speed with the third gear rather than wash off speed in fourth gear and third gear, because it'll be hard to try and regain both of those. And if I keep it steady in fifth, you're just sort of braking and keeping it steady. 40.4. That'll be easy to remember. Alright, so it's 8. That's better. Although I was coming in a lot slower. Oh yeah. Damage. So pick the higher gear, roll and brake much over the lower gear with throttle control, because it's going to be momentum. Oh shit, that's that thing that I did just then. I'm not going to not be able to wash that off, I think. Unless I try and make the corner, pull through the apex and then just jam the lower gear like a rally car as you're exiting, just post apex. I'll try that. Come in fifth, throw it into fourth, brake heaps in fourth, get the apex to exit. Oh, I'll probably need that, so hang on a sec. Just put the controller on charge, that'll make it be useful later. Whoa. So a bit of a first gear grab to rotate. It's better than looking for the handbrake that probably isn't going to be there in race conditions. So yeah, that's a slightly different style of driving to accommodate a road car. Is just make the apex in the higher gear as you do, roll in. Instead of get the gear, drive through the corner. Go to like exit in the higher gear and then just slam it down a gear to pull away. And hopefully you've got a point in the right direction so you don't do fishies. So we're at a 27. Don't have to knock off much there, just 5 seconds. gonna fucking use fourth there. Thinking about the seconds. That's how I want to do that one. Touch that outside edge then. That's not going to be a difficult section, so that's good. Just 8, so tensing up gives me the hiccups a little bit. Tried to use much second decel there. Anyway, after a 23 low, it's 24 and a half. Shit. At least another second. That was good. Try and do that. Yep. Hopefully low 24. Oh yeah, 23 mid. Gotta go for a 23 low. Another half a second. Fucking feather brakes. Ah. Again, 100% coming off that curb. Oh, well, at least we dropped one. 23 mid. Heaps of rotation off them. Might actually, I was actually using the rotation and the hairpin from the curb, so it should be likewise everywhere else. $13.3 recurring. At least it really is an easy car to drive here, I suppose. Hero! Hero! It's pretty floaty though on default. Try and get it back to 100% as soon as possible there. That late third makes a big difference, coasting in fourth. I'll try to coast in, but just not so aggressive. Just a touch a second, get it straight back to third before you lose momentum. Momentum! Don't want to go wide there at all. Try and cut as much of that inside as possible without losing momentum. Use all of the width. Red line. So this lap's a bust. Jesus, 2 tenths every sector. So at least I got signed on GT 1 league. So we're in the A division, not the B division. That's how I want to do it. Fucking hell. Use all that AstroTurf. By geez, by jingo, by crikey. 24.5. I want a 23.5. So must improve. That was the theory, but I don't think it's quicker. Just to hold fourth as long as possible, because it's washing off the speed instead of driving in third. Or at least matching the revs. There too. Yeah, definitely slower. No brakey detraction. Bit of a slide there, bit of an inside cut there. Made 1/10 on those two corners. That's how I want to do that, I think. That will yield, I'd say, for that section. Gotta watch that. I'm coming in a little bit quicker with that new technique. Just. Be happy with a race full of 24s, I'd say. 23s would be better. Fuck. Maybe slowly as quickly. Nope. I want to rotate. I don't want to do frickin' 360s. So definitely left wheels corner cut on that first digner. Didn't get the penalty, so let's run that curb as smoothly as we can get the throttle. Let's see if we don't slide out on the exit, first digner. Got some pretty good torque steer, especially at 100%, so if you can jam it in a third there, get it to 100% and frickin' hold. Last one, and we'll take a break for a second. Reset. Had to lift. Don't want to slide it. Less flick, more cut. Alright, we'll do 10. Do one more. Just got a pang of deja vu. Have we done some sort of road car, specified car here? In one of these interim seasons this year, or since last year. Alright, last one this time. Barely. Was that a crash? Oh, that was terrible. Because I had a correct steer, I was thrown off. Let's just improve in one of the other sectors. Half a second. .434. I'm banking on the first Digna not being a penalty, then the second Digna's not a penalty. I don't know if it was much quicker. Still have to get it right. Straight line those two, Magoo. 24s. As with before, that last part feels good, but doesn't yield in the lap. Take a break for a second. 23.7 stands. Pang. God, 40 minutes gone already. Only did 10 laps. Sort of. So was it 2 times 8 for 8 laps? What a sprint. 2.5. That's 4 on 8 is 12. 15-minute race. 12-minute race. Freaking 10 minutes. It's 25. 30-minute. 30-minute designation. Time required 60 minutes. And for 2 minutes 30. It's a 15-minute race. They're on about. I don't need an hour. There you go. Yeah, I got a few of these growing up, so I'll try and get rid of. Oh, and there's new. Aston Martin. Congratulations, you got all 3 cars, completes your collection, collected your present. Okay, something to do with these cars. There's a story to tell. Nice. Nice. Ka-chink. Britain's most famous auto, luxury sports like no other. Long history goes back to 1913. It was these twats. Bamford, Lionel Martin. The Coal Scuttle. Aston Hill Climb in Western London. Aston Martin was born. Nod to the site. One of the founders, Royal Bampton, got jilted, probably got shot. Since then, Aston Martin taught us all the motorsports, legendary DBR1, countless victories, 1959 Le Mans, 24-hour. Company rose to unparalleled height. Post-war leadership of David Brown. Brown's contributions in his initial grace and the names of Aston Martins to this day. Unveiled in '63, was the DB5, truly representing the company's golden age. In addition to the Superleggera, body touring, high-performance straight inline 6 engine, it had the endorsement of silver screen spy James Bond, the James card in 007 films. 21st century Aston Martin cars set their sights in the future. Perfect example of this DB11 from 2016, which under the craft meets Casino Royale, first turbocharged V12 as well as V8 developed by Mercedes AMG. Ka-chunk. This marked the beginning of Aston Martin's experimentation with F1 technology. Released alongside the DB11 was the Valkyrie. Collaboratively built by Red Bull's racing as the ultimate hypercar. Featuring all carbon body and over 986.2 brake horsepower, this race ready machine. Designed to be road legal, so I want to take it to the Nürburgring. 110 years of history behind Aston Martin, considering the luxury sports cars that are enviable. Ta-da-ta-da. Very nice. Sure, we should do 2 of these. They are encroaching. Hello, Luca. You got all 3 cars. Hello. Road-going races. Should say road-going roadster races. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good junk. One major theme, the elevation of the car is the pursuit of comfort. This may come at the expense of all other things, so in order to offer a thrilling driving experience, you need to push performance to the limit and limit your comfort. Of course, there is no shortage of supercars starkly impressive driving experience, but such cars are known as road-going cars, road-going races, as the raison d'être. Offer thrills on both the road and the track. Weird ass jargon is that. Designed by the Briggs brothers, the BAC mono British single-seater, built for maximum driver engagement. Using their wealth of engineering knowledge, the Briggs brothers fit a 300 plus PS engine to an ultra-lightweight carbon body of just 580 kilograms to create a sports car that drives like an F3 machine. Of course, the BAC Mono is not the only road-going racer to come out of the UK. They take the SR3SL, a Le Mans prototype-style car from Radical. The Radical SR3. Radical Sports Cars cut its teeth on building race cars for amateur drivers. In 1997, it released the 1100 Club Sport, an open cockpit racer with a motorcycle engine mounted midship. Inheriting this race car concept, the SR3SL, the Radical SR3, was developed as a road-going sports car because they put a windshield on it. Distinguished by its razor-sharp performance, it ran a full lap of the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 19 seconds. I'll have to remember that. The road-going racer philosophy has influenced automakers outside the UK too, such as Austria. Take the Austrian motorcycle manufacturer KTM. Gee, it sounds different when you see it. Whose remarkable crossbow wore a lightweight carbon fibre body with 300 PS turbocharged, 300 PS turbocharged engine mounted midship. Light and fast, these cars certainly have a charm that is entirely their own. My pick would have to be the Radical, I think. Although the BAC, I think it beat it. I'm going to just check those times. 7 minutes 19. It's 10 to 3. We've done another 10 laps. Yes. I should have it. Although magical things were happening last night. Did a time at oh, there's the BAC 642 on hards. 700p on hards. 387, so that's about 87 over on the brake horsepower. But I can't find. I'm pretty sure that was the quicker one. Quicker than the Radical. I think the Radical had too much downforce or something. Radical SR3. Radical Sports Hards. Yeah. 7 minutes 40. 264. So under horsepower and on sports tyres, I've got to knock off 20 seconds. I could do that. Where's that Radical? RUF Radical. Racing tyres are on it now. We've raced it. Since then, I think hards comparatively. Probably want heaps of that. Be so much downforce. And you can't take it off because it's a fixed wing. 360 horsepower. Alright. Oh, 700p. Can I get it to 700p? Racing hard, 660. Because the BAC was 700p. Everything else is 700p. Uh, 825 kilograms. Racing. I'll just do a couple of laps, better not get too distracted. Yes. More of this in sport mode. Oh! Oh! Not exactly as heavy as the Group 4 Chiron. Fuck, that was disappointing. Probably not ideal. Racing line there. It's a little beast. Oh. Edge of reality. Was it 620? Oh, 719. I really feel like I'm stuffed in up the front of this cockpit. Yep. Well, we can safely say 719 is achievable. At 300 horsepower I'll give it a crack, but 700p, that's this time set. Great. Oi. And some top end. Throw that turbo. Probably would have pulled it more consistently in 6th for that second apex. But 5th was a bootful. Okay, too quick here in 5th. Oi. Get in. Some bitch. Oh, I overcorrected. That nearly fucking pulled. Turd. Shouldn't have held on to fourth. Way too much momentum. It's actually got shit brakes. That's dirty. Well, I was just trying to make it round. I've already munted this lap. It's a trackline annihilator. I don't know if I'm going that fast, but what does the Porsche do? I remember that lap record for the 992 was 6:43 or something. Or 6:45. Oh, that was a 991. Did I say 991? Fuck. Not a good start. Sabine. It's so much quicker coming into that than the 24-hour. That's Sabine Schmidt corner curve from the Nordschleife compared to the transition. If we can just get through clean, it's going to be better than this 45. Three-tenths down already. I think 6 was too high. Just here. It's 1.5 seconds worth of crash. Wrings its neck. It's a bit understeery, I think. Grass. A bit rigid. Whew. It's a bit more front end lift than I wanted. Definitely that last section was quicker the other lap. Lost 4/10 those final 2 or 3. Oh fuck. Missed it. Oiten Beachenheiten Wolfen. So yeah, another half a second I would have got 43. I can't remember, I think the BAC was 620 or 20, something ridiculous, couldn't have been. What was it? A BAC. 642. So 2 seconds. Oh, that leaves it out. It's not quick enough. Radical. 739. $600. Oh, this is all before they started to get these. That's good they added these specs. I really wanted them to do that. It's so much clearer. You even got a wind direction. Westerly, east, northeast. Yeah. So manufacturers are pretty proud of their testing here. So then there's the integrated freaking lap record track days. Oh. Alright, I should take a rest instead of do it, but if I just take a 15-minute break, I'll get at least another attempt. But I didn't switch over to the fresh bought car. I might do that. That's the whole point. Clean car. Fucking pit crew. Sure the tyre shop can freaking put them on for you. Jesus. Should be the same. So getting high 24s. I think I was 40.4 and that was a 40.8, so I'm a little off the pace already. Oh, 40.6. I slowed down too much. For mid. Identical. Identical. Trying a little bit slowly as quickly there, but I had a lot of accelerating to catch up on the exit in the two corners. Did it. Two inside, like I'm defending. Lost a 10th. So 2/10 up, 1/10 down. Only 4 mid. I think that's my record. I'll only do 5. Cunny. Thought I was going to hold that. So a crash is a easy 10-second consistency because again I was 13.5 down. $13.4 down. Not a word. Okay, so there is a track limit. Right when I get a freaking bong. Jesus. Packers privilege. 3/10 up. So the situation is service. Got a job to do. Yay! Oh fuck. Why, that's bilingual, that is. You meaning two fucking things and saying one? Beep. Just dab, 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 fucking dab. They call the Scout Club. Get some dib dib fucking dob in there. Oh! I think that was a bit early on the brakes. Would have had somebody in my keister. 3/10 up, that's alright. Sweet! That was smooth, 24.5. I've got to get a 23.5. Oh, that's not much. Was a 23 high is good. Concentrate. Too greedy. Too much sliding. Surely 23. God, I ended up with half a tenth. Take a break. I was actually going for 23 high, or was it 23 mid? 23 mid was like a goal. Yeah, 20. Oh, that increased. So these were all 23 here, eh? 22 high was a goal, yeah, right. It's not even 23 low yet. Again. Sorry, mate. Just slip in front there. That's weird. He must have done that on freaking hard tyres. Is it a different John? They should be at the top, I think, on the end of the day. Muffin's a bit low as well. Some people are playing poker face. I might take a 15-minute break, restart with a new stream.